Now with our special series in this National Foster Care Month. 6% of children across the U.S. will end up in the foster care system at least once before they turn 18. Each foster parent has a huge impact on each child's time in that system, and we're about to meet a foster mom making sure all children entering her care get access to some needs that are often overlooked.
My passion for foster care really started with wanting to be a part of the solution. When I first started fostering, I was a single 34-year-old woman, and I really had a heart for teenage girls just because they're not always the easiest to place. I kind of offered a unique situation for kids who had experienced different kinds of abuse or neglect. I first had the idea of the welcome baskets because I started to hear about kids who were placed into foster care and given a trash bag to put their belongings in. So they were arriving with their most prized worldly possessions in a trash bag. I started to think, what would it be like to be in a stranger's house for the first night after being taken from my family? As time has gone by and I've continued to take children in, I've started to recognize things that they needed. And then I started including other things that weren't really thought of, things like black hair care products and bonnets to sleep in that I myself may not have known about.
Foster Mama Brittany advice of the day.
The idea behind starting a TikTok called Foster the Teens really came from one of my kids. There's a lot of creators on TikTok, but they're all doing younger kids, and there's nobody really talking about fostering teenagers. So I created this as a way to encourage other foster parents to consider fostering teenagers, to consider opening their home to other ages, to help encourage people to learn about fostering teenagers, and to also kind of talk to people about why those stereotypes about teens in foster care are not always true. Having an adult that is cheering them on, is supporting them, encouraging them, can make a world of difference. You just need one adult to one child, and the difference is remarkable.
Looky, who we have with us now. There she is, that smiling face, Brittany Bertram Collins, along with her husband and new foster parent, Chris Collins. Good to have you both here, and you are so committed to this cause that you were willing to talk to us on your honeymoon in Costa Rica. So, sorry to bother you, but how's the honeymoon going?
It's amazing. Beautiful weather, beautiful beaches. We have loved it. It's an amazing country.
Okay,
great food. We've met some great people. It's fantastic. Beautiful country.
But Chris, you all did have to take a detour to talk to us here. So, but you know what? Is that really? And I was kind of joking there, but that's kind of a testament to the commitment you all do have to this. That even on your honeymoon, you were willing to stop and take a moment to get the message out.
Absolutely. I mean, foster care is my heart's passion. And so even on my honeymoon, Chris was not surprised when I was like, I have a chance to talk about foster care and encourage people to get involved. So I'm going to take it.
And you've encouraged him because, Chris, you're just starting your foster care journey now. I assume she is that inspiration for you.
That's right, TJ. Yeah, I actually am signed up through our local county office to get licensed to be a foster parent. So those classes happen in the fall. So I'm signed up for that. Wow. And then, Brittany inspires me every day just with her passion for helping others and, really her ability to help people understand how even the smallest act of kindness can, make such a big impact. So.
And Brittany has inspired me too. Brittany, I am a longtime fan of your TikTok, and you have educated me beyond words in terms of the foster care system. And since 2019, I've read that you fostered more than 50 teens, and you make these welcome baskets. Tell us the significance of that and the importance of those welcome baskets.
Yeah, so as an emergency foster parent, I'm often getting kids on their very first night in foster care. And for them, that means they've often had 15 minutes to pack all their items in a trash bag before they come to my home. And so it's incredibly important to me that we replace that with a duffel bag and that we provide them with some basic toiletries and comfort items so that they know that while they're with me, they are safe and cared for.
Well, fans want to help out as well, because I believe you can see in the monitor there's something we want to show you, because we've been talking about your story to our friends over at Bedhead PJs, Be Rooted, Kara Stace, Curl Manifesto Collection, Bliss, and KT by Nix. And they have sent over all these items for you. This is $5,000 plus worth of items, self-care items that can go into your baskets and continue your effort. And I'm looking at your reaction there. You know what? I'm having a hard time kind of reading it, but you tell me just in hearing that now that you're going to be able to continue your efforts with this.
You know, things like pajamas, things like basic necessities, it's more than just, you know, need. It's a matter of dignity. And I think that that's so vitally important. I started a foster closet at our local child services office. And so these items are gonna go right in there and go right to the kids immediately. So I'm so grateful for that. Thank you.
And Brittany and Chris, to you both, before I let you go, and Brittany, you said you just used the word dignity. And for someone like you who's this involved and engaged in the foster care system, what's a message you would like to say to folks, that a misconception sometimes about the foster care system or the kids that go into it, and sometimes dignity is often missing?
You know, a lot of people assume that kids are in foster care because of something they did. But in reality, kids are in foster care due to circumstances that they had no control over. And at the end of the day, they're just kids. And they just need people who will love and support them. And, you know, I started a TikTok called Foster the Teens, because teens are the least likely to be placed in traditional foster homes, but they deserve families just as much. And so my message, you know, especially when it comes to foster care, is if you want to make a difference, consider becoming a foster parent and really supporting children and their families as they work towards reunification, and support these children who are facing a lot of really difficult circumstances.
Brittany, that's so beautifully said, and there's no way we could have articulated that any better and perfectly than you just did. Thank you so much for what you do. We are going to let Brittany, Chris, you all, I guess, go enjoy your honeymoon now. We'll try not to call later, but thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing you when you get back, okay?
Thank you so much.
That is absolutely beautiful, and that's the message I wanted to make sure she was able to get across, like she said it.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.